chain fast, I had never fasted to any meaningful extent before. I got involved through inspiration. I was compelled to support Brian Wilson when he was forced to suspend his fast due to health reasons. I didn't really have any idea what it might mean to me or what I might experience. I started the fast doing 3 days on water only, which doesn't seem like much, but the effect on me after 3 days was pretty ugly. I found myself maddened by the realization that there were people who were being so mistreated by my own government that they felt that a miserable death was the better option. Starving is a miserable experience. The fact that the hunger strikers in Guantanamo are so despondent that they are willing to sacrifice everything just to have control of one thing, their death, and to do so in such a painful fashion is jarring. It is our government, and by extension, me and you, that is doing this. In the face of ongoing depression and feelings that my efforts are completely meaningless, I find myself compelled to continue, if for only one reason: to resist the temptation to forget that there are people suffering in my name. Suffering is easy to forget. A full belly, a group of friends and loved ones to interact with, a little bit of warmth, a laugh, all of these make it easy to act as if Guantanamo is a fairy tale. With all of the worries that we are bombarded with and all of the luxuries we enjoy, putting Gitmo out of one's mind is no challenge. It is only when I subject myself to the suffering of others that I can even begin to believe that I am able to understand. For this lesson, I'm grateful. If the only thing I walk away from this experience with is a better understanding of what it might take to effect change in regard to Guantanamo, I will be a better person. Let me just diverge from my remarks just for a second to just let you know that I asked the other people that were involved in this rolling fast to share with me some of their experiences and what they were thinking about when they were fasting. And they almost uniformly said that all that they could think about was the people in Guantanamo. They didn't have any great revelations. They just told me that they just kept thinking about those people. We are demonstrating that not all of us agree with this unlawful detention and torture so that others may know this fact. We are demonstrating that we take seriously the things that are done in our name. We are demonstrating that we will not turn away from an injustice which we recognize as our responsibility. We are making it known that we are aware and that we are not okay with this. This, however small and worthless it may seem, is the first step toward correcting this horror. I'm proud to be in company of others who will not accept the actions of the powerful, who will not simply roll over, who will not simply go along to get along. There is much to be done. The important thing for me to remember is that we acknowledge that fact and that we are rolling up our sleeves and starting where we can, in our own bellies, in our own minds, and in our own hearts. Thank you all.
So, who wants to send the president?